Okay, I get it. It's going to be a tough one. It's going to be really tough, really hard. But I shall prevail. Prevail. That was a really bad voice. Ugh. Prevail. Good morning, Tubbs. Good big hugs and snuggles. How are you doing? Says Jeffrey. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm doing the composition for Panda Fox's picture. Hello. Hello. I don't think it matters if I'm talking. Yep, it doesn't care. Right. Yeah, I'm doing the composition and layout for Panda Fox's picture, and yeah. There's a bird just sitting there, kind of in the pond, just washing itself. And it's gone. Little robin, a little robin. Yeah, it's just sitting there. The pond isn't that far away from me. It's like 10 feet away from me. So it's just funny whenever it's just funny animals. Animals in the countryside in the UK don't give a shit. Don't give a shit. Anyways, what I'm doing today is I'm basically going to do the composition for Panda Fox's picture. And there are problems because he wants pork chop with his dog character. I don't really know how big his dog character is. I know how big pork chop is, and he wants a picture of them hugging, right? The pond isn't beautiful. It's not beautiful at all. It's messy. Let's see if I can do this without destroying everything on my desk with the cable. Oh, and there it is. The bird is in there as well, just washing itself. It does not give a crap. And it's a really grey, crappy day. And yes, I know there's an apple core on there. So yeah, it's not really that pretty. Anyway, yeah, I'm trying to draw Panda Fox's picture, and like I keep trying to say, Jeffrey. God, you keep distracting me. like I keep trying to say, it's difficult. It's like I said, I don't know how big Panafox's dog is. I'm just going to assume that he's a chubby dog, and that's fine. I do know that that pork chop is huge. You know, pork chop is in the weight category of around about 800 pounds. So yeah, and he's all belly. So it's a bit hard to do a hugging picture, but what I want to get is that I've got a full body picture of pork chop, besides the original origin picture that I did. So I think what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to draw pork chop standing up. I think I might have to draw the characteristics of how big pork chop is. But you see, the thing is that the poses is going to be very, very difficult on account of Panafox's dog. What is his dog called? I wish Panafox was here and I can ask him that. Whatever his dog is called, it's yeah. It's a challenge. Let's just say that. It's a challenge. Oh no, I did. That's good. I was going to say, I think I got the color palette wrong as well, but nope, the color palette's right. So let's get on with it, I guess. Okay, yes, it does sound interesting, but I know you will hook it up anyway, Tubbs. I'm gonna try my bestiest. Try my bestiest. I think it's gonna have to be a because of the width of the characters. I'm gonna have to do it this way, not portrait landscape. It's gonna have to be landscape. Now, the thing I always get wrong is that I always draw the characters too far into the frame. So, yeah, I pulled up a quick reference picture. Is it raining? Really? Anyway, yeah, I pulled up a quick reference picture, so I'm going to be doing that. Are you all excited for the LiveTUBBs filming? What's happening later? Because that's going to be fun. Hopefully, it's going to be fun. That's a short answer I'm looking forward to. I am too. God, the birds are loud, aren't they? I'm just looking at the previous picture that I did of pork chop, just to see if I can get some kind of working proportion on him. I'm really annoyed at the weather. Like, I was going to do a proper clean out of the office today, because it's been so nice. I mean, it's actually been quite nice weather-wise. But no. Yep, the birds are happily chirping away. Trying to make me pissed off. I'm doing a mirror image. I could have just flipped the image if I'm honest, but that would have made things so much easier. But if I do that now that I've already started, then I'm probably going to ruin something. So I don't want to do that. I could have done it at the beginning though. That would have been helpful. No, I was a maroon. He's got very big, billowy arms. That's the problem. God, his tusks make it hard to actually get some emotion. Out of his face. I know I'm supposed to be just doing I'm just trying to do the details, but it's coming out a bit funny. I hope you rested well last night, Tubbs. I just couldn't. I do want to come back on live stream because I just was. To be honest with you, I was watching somebody else's live stream. I was watching Fat Jack the Rats, or I think he's just called Fat Jack or just Jack. I was watching his live stream. Very, very sweet guy. Very, very sweet guy. But he kind of. The last time I saw him, he was kind of a little down, a little bummed out. But I was just admiring and playing with him, you know. On the live stream, I was just talking with him. And yeah, we had a good conversation and stuff. I will show you a link later. Yeah, I think I got the face right. I'm going to do the details later. I'm trying to just get body. I was just trying to get a good kind of like mesh body on here, but it turned into an entire picture. And so I started doing the details. So it was like so dumb. Because now lines don't line up and everything. You got to remember that when he's standing up, his belly is supposed to be lower. No, you don't have to remember that. I have to do it. Yes, when we were saying that he was feeling down, I'm sure he had a nice time chilling with you, Tubbs, during his stream. Yeah, I kind of got stuck watching it. I'm sorry. I did want to come back, but essentially I was thinking to myself, I could do a stream while I'm listening to him, but his microphone was set on so low, and he was just trying to chill. I know. This is not looking good. Like at all. The body wise, the face wise, I got it right, but the body wise, it's hard to translate from sitting position to standing position without making it look dumpy. You're looking a little bit dumpy. It wasn't helping my case, by the way, when I was on his stream, that there was a bunch of you guys there. A bunch of people that like the Tank Tubbs channel. and they always. And I'm not saying this to boast, but I did feel like I was distracting a lot. I tried my best here to not be there distracting, because every time you see my name on the live stream, it was my name. Drawing anatomy is like pain in the fucking. Look, if his belly is that big and it comes down to there, when he's standing up, it should still come a little bit lower. Anyway, yeah, so yeah, they were going to my channel and like leaving comments and stuff while I was in the stream, which was not helpful. Because it's his live stream, so I didn't want to be that guy. It looks a bit too wobbly. It looks not spherical enough. Ugh, damn it. I mean, it doesn't matter so much because you know, Panda Fox's character is going to be on the belly. He's going to be on the top of the tummy. Yeah, it was his live stream. I didn't want to hijack his live stream, especially since yeah, and it's so sweet of him because he didn't mind at all. But it was kind of annoying at the same time because I was like trying to. They kept basically, you know, they said like, "You have a nice belly too, Tubbs," and I was like, "That's great," but his one has lotion on it right now. You know, look at his one. And it's just like, oh, just they wouldn't shut up. You think it looks great so far? Well, it's just composition. I don't know what clothes he's wearing either. What did he say last time? You know, not my one. I know what my one's wearing. But what did he say last time? It was basically was it a hoodie and shorts, I think. Got to find a good. I'm sure his belly is nice too, but you know how much I love your sex relatives. I do. Thanks, Jeff. I kind of wanted to make a quick live stream just to announce that I'm over at Fact Check the Rats channel. But yeah, he had a rat tail. He actually had a rat tail. He has a rat tail, not an actual one, just a kind of like a foam one or something. It looked really good. I kind of want to make an art piece for him, but it's just that he never responds to my grammar messages. I mean, he responded on stream. I sent him a picture of my personas, and basically he was like, "Yeah, he likes them." He has an art Tumblr, so I'm just trying to find a good picture. A good reference picture of a position that the other dog could be in. But I've got nothing to go off of. Why? I mean, that's nice, but I'm not sure what it would look. Also, Panafox is taller. Panafox's dog is taller because Panafox is slightly taller than me. So I'm just walking. I'm looking at a wolf anatomy, an anthropomorphized wolf anatomy from previous picture that I've done. I'm just seeing how it would line up. I have to shut my door. Actually, this might work. This might work. have an idea. Idea. So if there's a wolf leg and a knee, wolf leg. I meant a dog paw. Just here. I don't know what kind of tail Panda Fox's dog has. Oh, this is bigger. I'm worried that will look a bit short. I guess he could be crouching. If he's crouching, that works. Oh, I wish Panda Fox was here. I could ask him a bunch of questions. Maybe. It's kind of it's kind of there. It's just kind of annoying. don't know how much of this you can see, but essentially we've got the doggy leg where his tail should be, and that's where his head should be. But he looks really small now compared to Pork Chop. That's really annoying. I've got where his paw should be as well on his belly. But annoying. It's just so annoying. It's annoying. Like, I like these proportions and I like this pose and position, but I don't know how big his dog is. How big is his dog? It's looking good. Well, it looks good, but it's just not. It's not him, you know. Maybe if I just broaden it. If I broaden it, it'll look good. If I make his bum stick out a bit more, I think that's probably what's going to save it. It's the back and bum that I'm having trouble with, I think. Holy fuck. If I just go overboard with the proportions on the dog, how about that? You know, make it more of a bear than a dog, because it does seem like a big, thick-built dog, just based off the face. Let's see, I'm liking the shape, but I'm not liking the foot position is all wrong now. I really need that foot position. It's not fair. This is why composition is so annoying. It's so annoying. And feet are so annoying. Okay, I made it thicker, but as you can see, the foot position is wrong. Like, what leg is that supposed to be? The rain stopped, by the way. Now that I closed my door, the rain stopped, which is great. Think, 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 think. Just saying it doesn't make it happen. Maybe if I do another foot behind him to make it look like he's really pushing in. He's leaning in. Let's finish this foot off and see what it looks like first. How about that? How about I just do that? Nope, that looks terrible. So that looks fine. That actually doesn't look bad. I just need to figure out his position and his weight and stuff like that. I need to figure out how he's supporting himself and a good portion of Pops's belly, Pork Chops's belly, in this position. This is why composition's hard. It's why composition is so annoying and hard. I haven't even got to the detail yet. Just layout. Because I want this foot here. This foot is definitely staying here. But it's just that no matter where I put the other foot, it looks weird. It looks strange. Unless I just have a little nub in the background to kind of give depth, I guess. Just a little nub underneath. How does that look? Oh my god, that was so simple. It actually doesn't look that bad now. I think we've got space for a bit of detail for the face, which I might do. Maybe. Right. Do I need to use this reference at all anymore? No. So now I've done that, what do I need? What else do I need? I think I just need to do the detail. Now I've got the layout all set up, the composition set up. We have that. See what I mean about the little nub on the foot? I just added a little nub, just that little nub there on the foot, and it looks instantly better. Like he's being held up. It looks more realistic. Got his face is going to go here. Got his arm or his hand going to go here, and he's got his tail and everything. I've got a dog's body. Dog's on side, but I've got to run because my phone charger bit the dust, and now I'm off and get another one because my phone dies. So I'll be back. It's okay, Jeff. I'll see you in a bit. I'm going to be here for ages. So yeah. I'll probably be back. I'm probably going to be back if I'm not on here by the time you do get back. I'm probably going to be doing the LiveTUBBS filming stream over on the TankerTubs channel. And hopefully you'll be back before then. And I'm all by myself. It's so sad. I don't know what to say now or do because I'm basically just trying to figure out something. No. Just thinking. I'm just thinking. This live stream is boring. I'm gonna do something interesting at some stage. I am just looking at clothing. Wondering what to put on the animals. I've got an idea. Right. And Panda Fox, you're just the kind of person that I wanted to talk to you about because I'm doing your layout. But howdy, dude. Howdy. I couldn't remember if you what kind of clothes that you said that he was wearing, so I was literally just putting some clothes on your dog. And I think it looks okay. I've literally just put him in jean shorts and the jeans, but his dog body, it kind of looks like jean shorts because I've given him dog legs. You know what I mean? I didn't know how chunky he was, and I didn't know what kind of tail he has, so I basically just left that blank. But no, I'm doing your picture. I'm doing a picture. So what kind of tail does he have? I'm going to start putting details on it, but essentially it's looking like that. As you might have been able to tell from the chat, Jeffrey's been here and he's been the only one here for a while, but he had to go to get a new phone charger. Oh, that reminds me, I've got to sort out some kind of plug or something so that I can actually have a charging socket and stuff while I'm in Vegas. Because one of my phones is deciding, and it's the waterproof one, which is great. It's great. Is deciding that its battery's dying. It's actually losing its battery now. It's gonna fail relatively imminently. You know, I have to plug it into the computer all the time. But yeah. So what kind of like a Saint Bernard tail? So it's a big bushy tail. Are they big bushy tails? I think they're big bushy tails. I think they are, which is good. I just got a general placement on the tail. See that? that fluffy thing coming out of that butt. That's a tail. That's good. I just did a generic poof tail, you know, just poof coming out the bum tail. That's terrible. That's a terrible description. Ignore that. Right. Right. I think I'm ready to start doing the proper details, but I'm just gonna screw with a couple of images and find the reference pictures that I've got and everything. I have to download eventually your picture of the color. I do have it on my computer. Did you check Twitter? No. Although I should, to get the color specs and everything off of your reference picture. God damn it. No one yawning now. But no, I'm checking Twitter now. That's adorable. Right. Oh. Hmm. Oh, I like it. I do. Can you actually put some dimple lines? I just saw it. I just saw it. I do like the spots, you know, the dark the whisker spots, whatever they call that, whisker speckling. I don't know what it's called, but no, I like that. You definitely got the width of their faces right. It's very cute. I'm very happy. I'm very happy. What was I looking for? You've distracted me again. Oh, I know what I was doing. I was looking for reference for the Biggie reference, and also for your Doog. Oh, god damn it. This is nothing like the picture that you sent me, that you said you wanted it like this, and then do you remember sending me that picture? Well, yeah, this isn't like that. It's kind of like that. I mean, you're in that position. Damn it. I do remember telling you, though, that, you know, that pork chop is huge, so that probably won't work. You know, that kind of hug won't work. And in fact, that's kind of what I'm demonstrating in this picture. Um, yeah, whatever. I hope you like this one. I might do that for your next picture if you ask me for another picture. But yeah, what am I looking for? What color reference? I'm looking for the original reference picture. Wait a minute, Palafox. Did I? Oh no, there it is. I was like, did I send you the piggy and the piggy sitting on you picture? But no, of course I did. It's right here. I've been a dingus. Right. Right, I'm trying to do the facial details of. Has he got a name? Has your dog got a name? I'm going to stand this up somewhere. That'll do. Gassy Piggy. His name is PJ. Very, very cute. I think I'll do the big study of this first, because I left a big space in the corner so that I can actually do a big study. A big study. You know, the close-ups. It means I've got to draw more, but I don't. Honestly, I don't mind. It's fun. Oh, okay. What? Okay, what? PJ. I like PJ. It's cute. It's a cute name. So is he a Saint Bernard? Is he actually a Saint Bernard? No, I was confused when I said hard study. When you said, oh no, close-up study, just a big study, just a close-up, you know, a little close-up. You know me. I do the main picture and then I do little close-ups. He's got quite thick eyebrows. Which is fine. I do like to make him look like he's like in fucking heaven. You know, like I did give him a dopey expression on his face when he was being squeezed, you know. But I'm kind of doing the same thing. I'm giving him a slight dopey expression. It's a bit hard to make out because I'm also trying to get the hair queef. The hair queef. Yeah, I noticed, and I love that expression. Oh, that's good because you're going to get another one. You know, to be honest, I've done this small enough. It could have gone on the actual. For fuck's sake. This is just me trying to get the expression anyway. That's what the side ones are about. Doing the side pictures, the side close-ups and everything. It's usually just me trying to get a good idea of what to do and at what scale to do it at. So is this Saint Bernard? Cute. So I'm just trying to get the hairline. I'm trying to make his head not look huge, but at the same time getting the hairline right. I've still got to do his chin and everything because I've not drawn his chin ever. Isn't that weird? I've not done his chin. I've never drawn his chin. He's the smallest one of my characters. Ah. Well, I've made him slightly taller than Porkchop because Porkchop isn't that tall. He just isn't. Because the pig, the dog was 5 foot. The pig was 5'5". So Porkchop is kind of in the middle. Does that make sense? I think I've got a good Smoosh face. Yeah, it does. So I made him slightly taller than that, but he's crouching in this picture, and you can't see it because you can't really see much of it. You can't really see much of it, but it's kind of that way. And again, it's going to look way better set up. You can see the beginnings of another derpy face. Have another squished derpy face. There. But, yeah. Oh, do you feel any better from yesterday? I'm not. Yeah, I don't know what that was about. I still got like random gunk happening, but yeah, you know, life. That's life. It happens. Are you gonna keep this one gas free? I don't know how I can put gas in it. Like, how would I do that? I could make pork chop burp or something, I guess. We could do a little toot. Do little toot lines. I don't have to if I don't want to. Well, it's your picture. I can add gas if you want me to. So I have to do his chin, because I haven't done his chin before. It's got quite a wide chin. We've got a wide muzzle. That's good. It's okay. It's like I can add whatever you want me to the picture. I honestly don't mind. It'll be my pleasure to make something that you enjoy. I guess. Gaze. Like gaze. Right. I think I know what I'm doing with the face now. Oh, it's a bit of hair that comes down, right? I was like, what's with the... But I know what that is, that's fine. Okay, I've got that done. So I've got the detail for that. Done his clothes. Let's do the small detail on the small face. I do like the detail that you put into the nose when you do your characters. It's freaking adorable. I just screwed it up. I like to do cartoony noses. Noses. Well, it looks good. It looks really good. I'm just trying to, trying to mimic it in my style, but also add like, because where you've got the indentation and the lines, the line down and the indentation up, it's like I kind of leave that part out and I try just to minor indentation it, and it looks really good the way that you've done it though. That's the problem. It's just I kind of want to mimic it, but at the same time I don't want to copy anybody's style. So I'm being quite reserved. I'm trying not to make it look too cutesy because he's like a dude. But I just made it look like a bear. That's great. God damn it. Bear proportions keep coming into everything. It's really annoying. I'll be drawing a dog and all of a sudden it'll be like, that's a bear. It's really hard not to draw bears. Really, son? Really? You coming out now after all day of being shit? You fucking can't be mad at the sun. The sun is life and all that bullshit. He kind of looks like an emo dog when on the close up. Well, I mean, not on the close up. On the other side. Are they false in the back, or is that fur on his neck? Is that fur or folds, or is it both? It's probably both. Well, that's the thing. I'm doing the dog ears. I'm actually doing the dog ears, and it looks kind of like it looked like a bear for a second. Again with the bear. To remember the indentations in them. Yes, your artwork is so good it's suddenly glowing. Did you notice that? Thank you, son. That's fur, right? That's good. It means I can actually it it doesn't actually matter now that I've actually done something else. think I've made his hair too big. He's got anime hair. Oh no, actually, no, it looks good. I think actually that looks good. It doesn't really match kind of super well, but I think it looks good. I'm going to continue with it and see how good it will look like later. I'm going to see if I can alter it when I do the pen. Shut up, rubbish. It's weird, it almost looks like a teenager from viewed from like this angle. Well, the dog I've done. I know I might have screwed it up, but focusing. Again, it's gonna look, you can't really see all of the pencil lines there. I've got the derpy face with the tongue out again. Kind of the smooshed face on the side of the belly. But he almost looks like a teenager in that one. Like teenage version, adult version. It must be good because the Lord has praised it. Well, he is about 19. Well, fair enough. If anything, I've made his hair a bit too small in all of the pictures that I've done so far. Well, hopefully he's not too young, because otherwise the ZPD will be on Pop's ass. Which will be not cool. Right, I've got all the details then for him. I just need to do the details on the clothes for my pig. And then it should be ready to do the ink, to do the penning, I think. Nice. Right, so I need to get a picture of I might as well do it on my phone. I could just bring it up on my screen, but I might as well do it on my phone. So I'll get a picture of my piggy and work out the clothes. Oh, I've got to add ears. I just realised he hasn't got ears. My pig hasn't got ears. My external hard drive just crashed. But I should definitely add ears. But yeah, the pork. Thank you, computer. Yeah, pork chop has pig ears, but they've got fur over them, like their dog ears. Is that weird? You know, like, is that normal? Is that normal? But then again, what is normal? There we go. And piggy nose. I wonder where Jeffrey's got to, because Jeffrey said he was coming back. But well, I just wanted to ask him something, but it doesn't matter. Right, and so I haven't really got a uniform for Pork Chop yet. His uniform is pretty much way too tight. Well, basically open most of the way down. Shirt, just white shirt, and pants, just regular pants. Oh, shut up. Yeah, just regular pants. Regular pants. He's got big arms. Because the pig had big arms anyway, but it was mostly muscle fat kind of combination, and the dog has the 5 had like it was proper muscly, although you never saw it because it was underneath his suit. So what I've done is I've made, I don't know if you noticed, but when I did the final reveal of the size of Pork Chop, he's got these giant puffy puffy arms. Which, to be honest, I think is kind of funny. But now I've got to draw clothing on the big pig. Big piggy clothing. Should I add the braces? It's awkward adding braces because you don't know what you don't want to connect them to. You've got to map out the curvature of everything. It's the right pain. You almost need like a 3D wire mesh. You know, you have to imagine like a 3D wire mesh over the surface so you can get the curve right for the clothes. And to be honest, it's just exhausting. Tubbs, I'll be right back. I've got to do something real quick. Okay. I was just talking anyway for the sake of making sound. So that's fine. I'll just be all by myself. Nobody talking to me. So sad. I'm so lonely. I'm only doing detailing anyway. It's actually not that boring. It's kind of like it makes me think, so that's good. I'm just gonna monologue while I'm doing it. So yeah, like I was saying, you have to kind of like imagine when you're doing clothes, imagine like a wire mesh. If it helps, then you can actually draw the wire mesh on the surface of the character, especially if you're using pencil. Do the sketching. It really helps with actually figuring out where lines go and stuff. You know, where shirts end and buttons are, and you know, all that good stuff. And if it's like textured, then you can actually use the wire mesh as kind of a kind of like a texturing. You know, you can use it as like a pattern on the actual surface as a texture, and it'd be cool. And this is drawing with tubs. What is with you? It's not a bad connection. Why are you being so shitty? Oh, shut up. I know you're connected. You don't have to warn me every 30 minutes. It's kind of funny. I've got to figure out where. It's like a whole new life. It's like a whole new life for this character, because like in society, in the furry society, it's like in the furry universe, there's a whole different world. And now these characters are merged. It's like I'm sticking two lives together from that world. It's a little bit confusing, because you don't know where they, you know, where they ended up. What's Pop gonna do now for work? Is he just the part of the dog? Is he a whole new character? You know? Does Five really want to relinquish part of his day to basically doing all the stuff that Pop did? All these questions have to be answered at some stage. Will Five's co-workers accept him as a pig dog now instead of just a dog? Find out on the next episode of like the Furry Universe. So there's like all this stuff to consider, and at the same time, it's all make believe. I mean, I can do whatever I want to. It's my character, but at the same time, it's like there's consequences to doing this, and I have to figure out exactly how all of the transference is going to take place. Like, he will still be Pop. Like, they are now the same person. They're just both a little bit fatter. Like, I'm going to have to figure out exactly how this affects Five's personal life. Both of them. Both of their personal lives. Although the pig kind of doesn't care about his weight, the dog still has to be professional, and he has a business to run. So he's going to have to lose weight still. because the whole reason why he was stashing donuts in the first place is because his co-workers, well, his employees, kept pointing out that he was getting a bit too pudgy and that they would have to fit double doors to everything and everything. So they put him on a diet and he snuck snacks, and that's how he got donuts in the first place. So now we're going to have to figure out a way. Maybe they're just going to have to install double doors on everything. I don't know. It's an interesting predicament. Like I said, there are consequences. I'm gonna have to figure out. I've done your towel. I haven't done my fucking towel. Welcome back, by the way. I've just been monologuing. I've just been talking to nobody in particular. I keep forgetting his towel. But no, I think I'm done. Wait, doesn't 5 has a partner? 5 has a partner. Well, yeah, he's got a partner because 5 is the one that's most resembling me. 5 was the one that was most resembling me. It means that he does have a partner. Yeah, I'm done. It literally needs inking now. However, I don't know if we've got time for that because I've got stuff to do as well today. As well as going over to the tabletop channel and doing the LiveTUBBSart filming. That's exciting. I'm excited about that. I've got to get my leather waistcoat. But yeah, 5 has a partner. 5 has a partner. He's has a partner, and he's a daddy dog to a few pups, like me, you know. So essentially, he's got a few partners. He's got one main partner, the beaver, who doesn't mind the change at all. He thinks it's adorable. Well, yeah, I asked him. He thinks it's adorable. And the pig doesn't really have one. He basically doesn't. I don't think he has, a relationship like that. He doesn't have closed monogamous relationships. He basically, unless somebody basically follows him around and just gives him food all the time, Pop doesn't really have a partner. I don't think he can really have a partner. He's too independent. So I don't think there's a problem with them being combined. Yeah, I don't think there's a problem with them joining. So there's the outline of the picture. So I'm going to be doing the inking after I do the LiveTUBBSart filming, maybe. I don't know yet though, because I might be doing some editing for that as well. But it's laid out. Yay. Oh my god, that's like the hardest part, is figuring out, composition and layout for a picture. It's like the most hardest part. Hey, Kevin. Yeah, it just takes forever just to figure out where everything goes and stuff. Not that I see there shouldn't be an issue. Yeah. Like in the furry world, things are pretty much going to go like normal, I guess. Only now, Pop doesn't have to worry about his security job because he's got, you know, basically, I think they're retaining all of the, they're retaining all of Five's business and everything because Five is the more dominant of the two. So I think that, yeah, there should be no problems. Should be all good, guys. I'm thirsty. Thank you again, Panafox, for the pictures. I do appreciate the. You definitely got the width of the faces and the eagerness. I don't know why he looks just so eager to do something. I don't know what he wants to do, but he looks just so eager. But yeah, it's very, very cute. Are you thinking about Panafox? Were you thinking about like maybe coming on to, coming on to my pig dog? Was that the thing? Because as far as I understand it, like I know that Kingston had a thing for Pop. Again, and there's nothing wrong with that. There isn't. Again, if you feed Pop, then he pretty much is yours. So yeah. It's a very weird relationship tree with my personas and everything. As far as I understand it, the hippo's just fucked off as well. I just don't. I don't understand. I haven't really come up with a backstory to the hippo. The hippo basically runs the bar at Five's man spa lounge place. So there isn't really much of a. There's not much for me to do with the hippo. It's just I kind of pull that out whenever I want to have the hippo. So yeah. But I kind of don't know much about the hippo. He's kind of a rogue agent. Every now and again, he comes and harasses the my personas every now and again. Maybe I don't know what he represents. I used to just represent my fun side, just like my outgoing side and stuff. That's probably quite fucked off. It's not really that big of an issue for me, The other guys already have that. Am I just talking to myself? Is my computer just telling me that it's not working? Because I said, "Hey, Kevin," and then that was it. What about your personas? What about your guys? How many OCs do you have, Panafox? Because I know about 4 of them. I've drawn 3 of them. Kevin says, we're just listening. Do you have any personas, Kevin? Because we're into the hangout portion. hanging out with Tubbs. And then I'm going to have dinner. There we go. And then I'm going to have dinner, and then I'm going to come back. Not dinner, I'm going to have lunch. Then I'm going to come back to do the LiveTUBBS filming on the TankerTubs channel for Leather Week and Furry Week. It's going to be interesting. Don't know exactly what I'm going to do for that still. I don't yet. That's why I kind of want you to do the picture thing for me. Oh, did you send me a message on Twitter? If you send me a message of what you kind of want, any reference pictures that you got that you want me to do, you know, what kind of persona are you looking for? And it could be anything. A lot of people have asked me, whenever they ask me to do their personas for them, they kind of asked me to do, they kind of just send me like a face shot with a brief description of themselves, and then I kind of just see what best animal suits that and stuff. I'm very good at that. I'm very good at picking out what kind of animal people are and stuff. I had a guy that was very much he had very much an otter personality. He's just very, very sweet guy. And of course, last night I watched a rat, a guy that was very into his rats. So he would make a very good rat. But no, what kind of animal do you like most to identify with? What animal would you like? What would your basically just describe the personality of your persona? You don't have to get into like you know, personal, like exact personal customizations for it, like, you know, what actual species they are or anything like that. Just like what's their personality like. I just realized the heating was on in here. Doesn't need to be. But yeah, I mean, we had Jeffrey, and Jeffrey, he isn't a super slim guy, but he's not as chunky as me and Panafox, and he turned out to be a great big country bear, you know, and he loves that. He absolutely loves that. Although I've got a feeling that Jeffrey is a little bit biased, you know. I think he basically like anything that I do, which I'm not complaining. It's funny, and it's very cute, and it's very sweet. But it's just you know, I feel like I can do something wrong, and then he'll basically just say that it's the perfect thing ever, you know. But yeah, tell me a little bit about your persona, your ideal persona personality. Or don't. It's fine with me. I'll just sit here in silence then. The whole reason why I have two personas is because I like dogs. I've always had a dog persona, a dog persona, and I also like pigs though. You know, I identify very much with pigs. So like yeah, it's a good thing I've combined them finally. It took years, but I finally combined them. And that little bit of talking is taking that would that last like a minute? Seriously. I probably could have inked that. Kind of annoyed at myself. Could have inked that one and like gotten it done. He'd be a bit reserved. He's a feeder though, through and through. I'll open up more as he hangs with the feedee and get more into it that way. Ooh. Well, if we're gonna go like, I don't know why, but it's kind of almost a it's almost sounding slightly, you know, Jungle Book like. You know, do you remember the snake from Jungle Book? Kind of almost like a little bit reptilian. Just that's instantly clicked from the first thing you said. You know? Do you like reptiles? I don't know why. I just had like an instant kind of like a big lizard, or not a snake, but like a big lizard, or even a little dragon or something. Never thought about it actually. Well, again, we can adapt. It's just it's a very. It might be because I actually have a friend who's you know, their persona is kind of like a snake. Like they have like the legs of a snake and kind of like you know, basically they have a big long body, but they still have like shoulders and arms and stuff. And like you know, they're in the fur community and they're a feeder. So basically, I just maybe I've just instantly attached to that, but it's just that from what you've said about the in the first bit, it kind of reminded me of that, but also had the kind of like just a little bit of a reptilian thing. But hmm. But if we're gonna go off of if we're gonna go off of Zootopian rules, which is, I think they're all mammals in Zootopia, you know. And you've gone. It says that there's only one person that's watching, and that's me. Oh no, there you are. Weird. You gain two, but just not as heavily. Well, crocodiles, you know, there are some really adorable crocodiles. There's one here. I got one here. He's called Rex. um, but no, I do know a couple of gators. You know, alligator crocodiles. I don't know exactly what they are. I don't know the difference. Um, but there are a couple of like crocodile alligator kind of guys that are very 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 cute. I think they're cute anyway, and they're kind of gainers as well as feeders. But yeah, I mean their art is just adorable whenever they get their artwork done. So, I think is it there's ones that have long snouts and there's ones that have kind of stubby snouts, and it's the stubby snouts that I think are the cuter ones, to be honest. But that's only because they've got kind of like a dinosaur look to them, because they are dinosaurs practically, aren't they? But yeah. But no, going back to the thing, going back to your persona, like no, I think I could make either work, to be honest. I like him to have a stubby snout. Stubby snout. I think it is gators, isn't it? Alligator. You know what? Fuck it. I'm looking this up. This is pissing me off for too long now. For a few streams now, I've gotten this stupid question. Well, it's not a stupid question. I've got this thing where it's just a. Haha. Oh, okay. Snout shape. Alligators have wider U-shaped snouts. Crocodile front ends are more pointed and V-shaped. Toothy grin. When their snouts are shut, crocodiles look like they're flashing a toothy grin as the fourth. Right. It makes more sense. Alligator, crocodile. Yeah. Yeah, gators. They're cuter. Alligators are cuter. I mean, I can make crocodile cuter than it is, but yeah, freaking dinosaurs when looking at them. Anyway, you made me think of Rex from We're Back. Oh god, that was terrible. I recently just watched the rewatched a bunch of Nostalgia Critic episodes. He does reviews on movies and stuff, and basically it's a terrible movie. It's a terrible movie, and he points out exactly why it's a terrible movie. But no, the character designs, I know what you mean. There can be some rather, cute kind of character designs. I think it's made by the same company that does a bunch of other wacky character designs anyway, though. So crocodiles are the scarier ones then. Well, they've got more exposed teeth, and they've got like when you're looking down on them, then they've got more of a pointed kind of face, whereas alligators have kind of a rounded out edge to they've got stubbier noses and a rounded out edge to them, and their teeth are hidden more by a lip. So you can still see the teeth, but they're hidden more by the lips. So yeah. I can't even remember the plot from it. It's not great. It really has a weird plot. I don't recommend it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So yeah. Yeah, I don't show my teeth that much unless I'm busting out laughing. I don't show my teeth at all, like unless I absolutely have to. And people actually know this. I've mentioned this a couple of times on the stream, but even when I laugh, I don't show my teeth. And there's a couple of reasons for that. And that's when I was younger, I had elongated canines. So one of the things I used to do is basically consciously hide my teeth from people because I didn't want to be made fun of, because when I was a kid, yeah. And of course, when I got older, my teeth grew in around them, so they're not as bad now. They're slightly longer, but I have to do that. If I'm ever going to show my teeth, I actually have to like close my eyes and scrunch my cheek up like that. So yeah. But yeah, basically it means that I just don't show my teeth ever. It's not a big deal though, honestly. There's a lot wrong with me, so yeah. I'm sorry. It's okay. There were other reasons why the kids made fun of me instead. I've always been super hairy, so yeah. There's that. Bobby, do you like the alligator idea? This is just based on the description though. I might change my mind depending on what reference picture that you send me. But I mean, that's what I'm going off of right now, you know. I'm in that boat too. I'm Irish Italian or hairy. I'm just Irish. Actually, no, that's not true. I'm Irish. I'm Scottish and Irish. So yeah, you're open to change as well. Sweet. I've actually not done. No, I have. I was going to say, I actually haven't done an alligator yet, but I have done an old ages ago. I did an alligator. But it was ages ago. It wasn't any time really soon. So, yeah. But no, if you think of anything like, if you think of anything better, or you'd like anything more specific. Wow, it's really raining. Yeah, if you think of anything better or more specific, like just send me a message on Twitter, and with the more detail, the better, honestly, because then it will look exactly how much it would do. How much would it run me? Well, if you want it done as soon as possible, then I will charge you for it. But if you wait until I've got some free slots available, which is not, it's not a long wait, although it might interfere with my holiday plans. Yeah, I've got one more free thing to do after I've done Panda Fox's picture, and then all the slots are going to be open again. So if you wait until I finish doing that one, which will probably be done in a couple of days' time, to be honest, then yeah, you can be put on the free slots. I've got 10 free slots, so you can be put on that one. So I've just I'm altering my list. Um, um, I got a slot saved for you in case you do want to go through with it and stuff. But yeah, I basically around about £5 is if you want it done absolutely right now. Where's my folder? There it is. What's the best way to send a picture to you? It would just be done via Twitter, you know. That's the best way. So I'm just trying to think of like somebody else asked me to do. I said I was going to save a slot for them, a free slot for them, and I can't remember who it was that asked me. Oh, God damn it! Oh well. But no, I saved you a free slot. But like I said, if you want it done immediately, right now, absolutely right now, right away, then it's just going to cost you like £5. You know, basically a donation. If you make a donation, I'll get it done as quickly as possible. Or you can wait for the Etsy store to be up, which will be up the end of this week. It's like by the end of this week, it's going to be up. It's so exciting. I'm basically waiting for a day when I'm not doing anything to just completely finish it and get ready for payments and stuff. I know that's terrible, but you know, I need money. So it's the thing. Yeah. But no, the picture, if there's a if you want me to, like, what size you want it to be, you know, the dimensions of it, you know, tall, fat, skinny, anything like that. Then I could just do one. But if you want like some elements of your own face, if you want it to make it look a little bit like you, then you just send me a picture as a reference picture, and I can throw something together. What's my PayPal? It's I don't know. If you go to the LiveTUBBSart channel, it's the link to my PayPal is everywhere. It's on every single video. So but yeah, like I said, if you want it done absolutely right now, then I will do it. If you just make a donation, it's fine. When my Etsy store goes up, it's going to be they're going to be slightly more expensive. They're going to be like £10 to £12, depending what people want. I'm on it. But yeah, that's cool. My computer's being funny right now. It's trying to tell me that it's broken. That's weird. Oh well. Where is Jeffrey? I wanted to show him something. Such a shame. Lots of random maneuvers happening on outside. Happening on outside? Yeah, because those are word sentences that work well. So many planes and shit in the air right now. I don't know what to do. About 15 minutes. I'm kind of a bit lost. Can't believe it's nearly 4 p.m. Today has gone by really quickly and nothing's really happened. You know? Oh well. I don't know what to talk about now. I'm sticking around for at least 15 minutes, but I just don't know what to talk about now, so I'm just going to chill. Listen to the birds and the rain. Fart. At least there's not many mosquitoes anymore. That's good. Really? I didn't want that. Right, well, I know what I'm doing next then. After I do Jeffrey's picture. Not Jeffrey's picture. After I do after I do Panafox's picture. I've still got to finish that one. But yeah. Sweet. I might as well get this while I'm here so that I can actually update my files, but files, it's terrible, isn't it? Just do that. Yeah, let me just update what. Why are you doing this? So exactly, what am I going to call this? Right. I'd love for you to make me a sloth one down the road as well. A sloth one? Kevin. Are you on Twitter? Did I Did I already friend you on Twitter? A sloth persona. You'd like a sloth persona. I am. Did I already friend you? I'm confused. My brain hurts. Itchy sloth. Right. Itchy bacon. Itchy. What? Yep, that's you. You got a sloth. Guessing this is you. I just need for the record, you know, for the drawing sheet. I just need a so it's itchy sloth. I'll write that down. So paperwork, guys. You know, it's basically paperwork. So are we locked on to the gator, or are we okay with? Any more like details? No, I'm still open to whatever whatever for this one. Cool. Any more details though? It's like I just literally got. I'm drawing a gator for persona. You know, description: gator persona, alligator persona. You know, unless like. Right, so I'll just put flexible so that I can do whatever then. That's good. Right. Communication, Twitter, yeah. I think in order to receive and send messages, I think we need to both be following on Twitter or something. I don't know. And how much did you pay? Did you actually? It's 5, and I've received it. Right. He's kind of a nerd in the sense that he's a gamer. Okay, so so okay, nerdy gamer. I'm trying to remember my Twitter login. Sorry, I don't use it too much anymore. I've just I've already hit the following button. Are you the guy with the Titanic in the background? Is that a cat? That is you, right? Yeah, I'm following you. So yeah, you can send me any reference art that you want on Twitter, and I'll basically any reference pictures. Sorry, and I will get right on that. I mean, like when I basically have time, because I'm doing shit, which is great. I basically got to film something today, got to edit something today, and that's it really. The only thing about Twitter is that no one knows I'm into dudes. It takes time. It takes time. Not everybody has to be out. So yeah. It's not a spelling mistake, computer. There you go. Okay, so now what do we talk about? So basically, I've got that all written down, and it's what the fuck? Can I send you 2 pictures as a reference? Yep, send me anything that you need to. Anything that you think would be helpful to do the picture. It could be a pose or anything like that. Yeah, basically, I had a friend, my friend Dean. I did some pictures for him. He sent me a picture for a pose and also for clothing reference as well. So, as well as a close up of his face. So I did all of that. I have it on my computer if you want to see. No, I don't, because fucking cable. The fucking cable wasn't connected. computer is just annoying me. Here it is, right. It's not on this computer, so I can't show you just via screen share. I'm gonna actually have to do this. Right, so he sent me a couple of close-ups, and also I posed his bear like this, and from one of the pictures that he sent me of a pose that he was doing in this position, and also he sent me another picture of him wearing those clothes, and I managed to do the clothes for him as well. So that's basically it. It looks way better on the computer than it does actually through the webcam from a computer screen. But yeah, so that's from like 3 or 4 pictures. Yeah. Just stuff that you'd think would be helpful for making the perfect picture for you. You know, that's why I asked for reference. For another example, we've got. You've probably already seen this one. I think you were here when I showed this one. But we got the Jeffrey picture. That's a good example of the transformation pictures. I basically just I drew him in his bear persona. He already had a persona, but I drew for him. But I basically added his characteristics to his bear persona. So I added his smile and his glasses. Very hard to get a good angle. But there we go. For a full-on commission like that is going to be like 15 quid. But for a simple A5 drawing, it's not that bad. Yeah, I saw that. That's really neat. Awesome. So yeah, but basically that demonstrates the way that I do I incorporate people's faces into the pictures and stuff. But like I said, it's whatever. You can send me whatever reference that you think would be helpful for like a pose or for clothing, for even just the general aesthetic. You know, anything that you think would be helpful. So yeah, that's going to be fun. An alligator. I like alligators. This would be good for me as well because I haven't drawn an alligator for fucking ever. There's a lot of new stuff that I'm doing. I did one ages and ages and ages ago, and I would find it for you, but it's on my computer somewhere. Like, but I definitely can improve on that now. So that's something. If you got like a hairstyle or anything you want me to put on as well, I can do an alligator with hair. It's a bit more tricky and isn't entirely accurate because alligators don't have hair. So, you know, do alligators have hair? It's a new one. I might have to look that up. I didn't even know you would do a reptile. Well, it's just the thing that I got from the description, you know. Like, you're cool without the hair. Sweet. There's a helicopter now somewhere nearby. I don't know if you can hear that. I know they're coming from me. I'm gonna chill. I don't have a clue what I'm having for lunch. Son of a bitch. This better be reliable later, because I'm using this in a video that I'm doing soon. What blend do you smoke? Condor. Condor. It's very nice. What am I gonna have for lunch? I have plenty in, so yeah. Now that's gone out. Just forget it, you know. just forget it. Do you ever roll your own cigs, or are you solely a pipe smoker? I only have pipe tobacco and the occasional cigar. I really like cigars, but they're really expensive in the UK. I don't know, where are you in the world? Hey Saban, I was just leaving. But yeah, in the UK, cigars were really expensive. So yeah, but I only have like one pipe a day usually. Yes, Virginia Beach. You said. I remember now. Dumbass. Sorry. Not you, me. I'm a dumbass. Anyway, yes, I was going to run away and have my lunch. I'm going to go see what's in, and then I'm going to go and make it. I'm probably going to have. No, I'm not. You know what? I don't know. I'm just going to see what I have, and yeah. But if you want to catch more of me, I am doing a LiveTubs filming thing in the TankerTubs channel. So I'm going to be doing that in about 3 hours, potentially 4 hours time, because I've got to have my lunch and I've got some grown-up paperwork stuff bullshit to do. Seriously, fuck my life. I hate adulting. I hate being an adult. It sucks. Well, that part of it sucks. You know, the paperwork and all the bullshit. And then I'm basically going to be on here doing the LiveTubs filming thing. So go check that out if you want to. It's going to be furry and leather based. Leather and furry week is. So I'm going to be doing something like that. I don't know, honestly. So I'm at work, but I'll try to watch some on my break. It's up to you. But no, after that, I will either be doing the editing on that channel, but if I do come back here, I might be doing the layout for your picture on this channel. But no promises, because I probably do have to do lots of editing first. So yeah. Anyway, yeah. Till then. Belly rubs for you guys, and belly salute. And I will see you maybe in like a few hours time. Yeah, and sorry, Jeff, if you're watching the playback for this and you made it to the end of the playback. I'm sorry that you didn't come back in time. I totally understand, though. I'm having charger issues myself, so yeah. Okay. So say bye, Tubbs, and I will hit the goodbye button. But it's been great talking to you guys. And Saban, I'll catch up with you in a bit. Bye. Thanks, Kevin.